Example 1. Eleanor's story, overcoming crisis. You remember Eleanor, the owner of a small fashion store chain we mentioned earlier? When the economy got tough, sales dropped sharply. She faced the brink of bankruptcy. Rent, employee salaries weighed heavily. The fear wasn't just losing money, but losing everything she built, losing her family's trust. Eleanor faced ultimate fear of failure, fear of uncertainty, and fear of being judged if her business failed. What could she do? She could surrender, sell everything, and disappear. She could blame circumstances, the pandemic. That's the escape option. But instead of surrendering to fear, Eleanor decided to go through it, right on the battlefield. She didn't run from the crisis. She faced unprecedented challenges directly. She dove into learning online business, digital marketing, figuring out social media sales strategies, even handcrafting unique pieces for her online channel's quality. She took courses on digital transformation and sought mentors to learn from. In the beginning, everything was chaotic. She was exhausted, sometimes wanted to give up, cried under the pressure. Fear was still there, but she kept going, kept doing it. She went through the fear of not knowing anything about online business, of failing when trying new strategies, of the hard work of completely changing her business model in a short time. And the result? After a short time, Eleanor didn't just avoid bankruptcy. She successfully expanded her online sales channel, with revenue even surpassing pre-crisis levels. The crisis didn't disappear, but she went through it and became a stronger, more resilient entrepreneur than ever, with a more stable, diverse business empire. Do you see the difference between someone who runs and someone who dares to go through? Example 2. David's story, career shift. Let's talk about a story relatable to many working professionals. This is David. He was a software engineer in London, stable job, good salary. But the work was very boring. He craved to be an independent game developer, a childhood dream. But he feared uncertainty. What if I quit a stable job? Starting from zero, he feared judgment. People will call me crazy. Doing this out of nowhere. This fear held him back for years. David could continue. His old job, safe. That's an escape from fear. But then he realized he'd regret it forever if he didn't try. He decided to go through fear. He started with the smallest steps. He taught himself game programming at night, joined small online communities, made simple games. He had to face the fear of failure every time a game had bugs, facing the fear of judgment when friends called it a pipe dream. He went through the shyness, the awkwardness of learning something new, accepting initial mistakes. The result? After a few years, David released a small but very popular indie game. He not only achieved his dream but also inspired many. Fear was no longer a wall, but a bridge, taking him to a better version of himself. Example 3. Chloe's story, conquering certification, or the story of Chloe. A medical student in Sydney, Chloe was excellent in theory, but severely feared clinical practice exams. She feared she would make mistakes in front of patients, feared lecturers judging her harshly, feared failing the course. This fear caused Chloe extreme stress every time it was practice time. Chloe could cram, avoid difficult situations. That's an escape. But Chloe knew to be a good doctor, she had to overcome it. Chloe decided to go through fear. She found extra practice hours, volunteered for difficult tasks, asked friends to role-play patients to practice. She accepted her mistakes, direct feedback from lecturers. Chloe went through the initial anxiety. the awkwardness. The result? Chloe not only passed her exams excellently, but also became very confident in practice. Fear turned into motivation for her to learn, and now she's a highly capable intern doctor. Example 4. Isabella's story, a journey of change, and another example of going through the fear of change. Meet Isabella, a woman in her 40s from Cape Town. She was overweight and frequently ill. She knew she needed to exercise and diet to be healthier, but she feared exercising is too tiring. Dieting is miserable. I don't have time. What if I don't lose weight anyway? Fear of uncertainty, fear of difficulty held her back. But then, Isabella decided to go through it. She started walking 15 minutes a day, cooked simpler, healthier meals herself. Even when tired, even craving snacks, she persisted. She accepted the initial discomfort. The result? After a year, Isabella lost over 20 kilos. Her body is healthy, full of energy. The fear of change transformed into a path leading to a new, healthier, and happier life. Conclusion and final call to action. Push. You see, whether you're an entrepreneur facing bankruptcy, a self-conscious language learner, a career changer, or anyone else, the philosophy, the only way out is through, is the key. It's not a magic pill that erases fear. It's an inner strength that helps you act despite fear. It's the courage to dive in, to accept initial imperfection, to learn from stumbles, and to grow endlessly. Remember, you cannot defeat fear by avoiding it. You can only defeat it by going through it. Identifying fear and being ready to go through it is the first step to any successful journey. But what happens when you go through it and still fall? Is that the end? Or is it a secret opportunity to become stronger, shine brighter than ever? The secret is, falling isn't failure. It's a lesson. And how you get up will define who you are. To learn how to turn failure into strength and how pressure forges diamonds, watch the next video in this series. Fall 7 times, stand up 8. Turning failure into diamonds. The secret of successful people. We'll explore the art of resilience and build an unstoppable mindset together. If you're ready to face and go through your own fears, please hit like on this video right now. To make sure you don't miss the next powerful video and our entire series, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. We're committed to helping you unlock your full potential. And if you know anyone who needs a push to never give up on their fears, please share this video with them. Let's build a community of courageous individuals